Hey singers, you're here again for an amazing time with me. It's Singles Time with Pastor Merit, and I'll be sharing with you three categories of men you should not consider marriage with. Yes, three kinds of men you should not even think of saying yes to. If you're a Christian sister and you're listening to me, you should get your chair closer because the third thing that I'll be sharing with you is very much important for you. Okay, so three categories of men you should not end up with. There are things about marriage that you've not heard. Yes, there are things about marriage that to some it should be hidden. But one thing I can assure you is to make open such things, to prepare you, to equip you, not to get you scared. I'm not here to let you think marriage is not something for me, it's not something I can do. No, you can do it. In fact, your marriage will be a model. You will be celebrated. You will build a home that will be a model to many. So this is why I am here to coach you, to mentor you, to teach you, to guide you on some things you need to know before you actually get into a man's house as Mrs. Somebody. So let's go. Three categories of men you should not consider marriage with. Number one, a man without a vision. I'm not saying a man without money. A man can have money but not have vision. Yes, he can flaunt the money, the dollars right in front of you. Okay, but if he does not have a vision, if he doesn't have anywhere he's planning to be, he doesn't have his life planned out. Oh, let's be going. Let's be going. That's the only thing I can tell you. Let's be going. Let's be going. Then you should not consider carrying your beautiful, well-packaged body to that man's house. You need to get married to a man that can see, a man that has a clear picture of where he wants to be in future, a man that knows this is what I want to achieve in the next 2 years, this is what I want to achieve in the next 5 years. I might not have all the money, but I have it all planned out. Okay, I'm trusting God that by 2025, this is where we should be. Do you know that this is the reason why some guys will ask you to marry them, and 5 years down the line, he has still not met your parents because he doesn't have any plan for himself. He doesn't have any plan for himself. So if you have a plan for your life, all right, you already know what you want to achieve in life, it is best for you to move into marriage with someone that knows where he wants to be. Now listen, he might not have gotten there yet. Yes, he might not have all the money, but if he has the money and has the vision, and of course it's God's perfect will for your life, who am I? You should go ahead. But if he has the money and he doesn't have the vision, until he gets the vision, please do not say yes. It is very important. Another thing you should notice that people like this are people that will bring down your vision too. Yes, you have somewhere you've planned to be, because they are not saying anything about the future. They will have to just draw you back. Do you understand me? So don't consider marriage with a man who does not have a vision. Then the second is, do not consider marriage with a mommy's boy. These are might look somehow to you, but it's very, very important. People that are married to mommy's boy will come and tell you the truth. In fact, they are not here yet, but assuming they were here, I would have brought someone else to speak to you, to share her experience with you. Who is a mommy's boy? A man that cannot stand and make decisions. Okay, he cannot make decision and stand by it. He's always, some of them will tell you, my mommy said, what did God say about marriage? Therefore would a man leave his father and mother and do what? Cleave to his wife. So you don't need to keep saying, my mother, my mother, my mother. You need to stand and make your decision for your family. Some men have ruined their homes because of what mother said. Because of what mother said. Okay, so we used to say mommy's boy, because men or children naturally have this attraction or this connection with their mothers. For some, it might also be their father. I know of a home, okay, the home is not even up to, it's not to 5 months. It's not to 5 months. The lady packed her things and left the guy's house. Why? She said that the guy should go and marry the mother. It's obvious that he's not ready for marriage. It's obvious that what he wants is someone that will be controlled by the mother. So I'm not raising people that will want to separate a man from the mom, but I'm teaching you to know that you need a man that can make a decision, even if it's not conducive or favorable with the mom or the family. He will still say, this is what I want for my family. Not a man that cannot defend you. A mommy's boy cannot defend you if the mother has said this and you say otherwise. You can even go the mom, my wife said. And before you know it, he's beginning to sow a negative seed between his mom and you. So please, get married to a man or consider marriage with a man that has a picture of where he's going to. One, that can stand and make decisions. Do you understand? You need that kind of man that can stand and say, this is what I want for my family. This is what I want for my wife. And this is what will stand. Not a man that is easily moved. That's more let me not go there. But it's really, really important, okay, that you get married to a man that can think, a man that can take initiative, a man that can do what? Allow you to become who God has called you to be. Okay, so that should have been number 3, but we'll still come back in singles time. But the third, I said the number 3 thing I'll be mentioning today is very important for believers. If you're a believing sister, don't talking like me. Please do not consider marriage with an unbeliever. Please do not. I want to beg you. Do not consider marriage with an unbeliever. It is very wrong. In fact, the weight of what will come upon you will be too heavy for you to carry. You cannot marry someone that you're trying to drag his feet. You're trying to say, hey, you're trying to teach him the basics of Christianity. I'm begging you now. But if you feel you don't want to listen to what I'm saying and you go ahead with the marriage, the repercussion is something you will not wish for. So please do not get married to an unbeliever. It is good for you to. I'm not standing on the fact that you should get married to someone in your church. Marry from the family of faith. Marry someone that has the same value system with you. Marry someone that you won't have to be teaching him the benefit of tithing. It's headache for you. Now you know that the guy doesn't believe in tithing, he doesn't believe in first fruit, he doesn't believe in seed sowing, and you're even the one dragging him. Let's go to church now. For how many years he has not been to church? You're not trying to. That's how you keep dragging him. So please, I beg you, now that your eyes are still open, if love have not blinded your eyes. In fact, if it has blinded your eyes, my eyes are very much open. Okay, so please, I'm telling you, do not get married to an unbeliever. Try your best to resist that thing that is dragging you. He will change. He will change. That man has slapped you. That man has shown you that he has the capacity to bury you in marriage. But you still want to go because you believe that he will change. You believe that you're the Holy Spirit. Because the Bible told us that we are helpmates. And you don't think the Holy Spirit is also our help. That means I'm the Holy Spirit that can convert him. Please, you are not the Holy Spirit. It is only God. Okay, it's God that has the capacity to convince that man, not you. You have little or nothing to do to convert him or to change him. You can't. This is a man that has stayed with his mom for over how many years? Who knows? Less than 30 or more than 30. And you are coming, you've just known him for 1 year, give or take 2 years. And you think you can change him. It doesn't work that way. If a man is coming for your hand in marriage and you've checked, your value system are very much different, opposite, it is best for you to go your way. Don't try to patch and manage. Marriage is to be enjoyed and not to be endured. I believe you've heard that before. It's not new. If it's new, please thank me later. Okay, marriage is to be enjoyed. You don't need to endure. Yeah, he has slapped me. I believe he will change. He will bury you in marriage. He will bury you in marriage. Please, I beg you. Now that someone is coming for your hand in marriage, in fact, the list is long. Things to look out for. In fact, I'll come back now. We'll come back. We have a deal to always come back every Monday. Okay, singles time is every Monday. I'll be here to share with you on wisdom tips to be a single, to be balanced, okay, and all that. A lot of things that will help your relationship. They are long, but I'll be stopping here for today. Please, if you've not subscribed, you'll be missing out. Please hit the subscribe button, set the notification bell on so you don't miss out. Okay, a lot of beautiful content will be coming. So if that man, yes, I said you should subscribe. Have you subscribed? Okay, so if that man is coming for your hand in marriage, there are basic things you need to look out for. In fact, you need to wear your spiritual Google eyeglass, wear it well, and ask critical questions. A lot of things you need to know. My heart bleeds when I see ladies who jump into marriage with a man they know nothing about. I'm not saying you will know 100 over 100 about the man, but there are basic things you need to know. And until you find out those things, please let it be pending. You are not in a hurry. I made a post on my Facebook platform. If you're not my friend on Facebook, please do want to follow me on Facebook too. Around the merits. A lot of beautiful write-ups are there for you. I made a post about ladies who rush into marriage simply because they think I'm old, this, that. They're asking themselves, when will I be married? And I'm going to make another post on that. You keep asking yourself, why am I still single? I have a question for you. What can you do now that you're single? That is a perfect question for you to ask yourself. What can I do in my life now that I'm single? Singlehood is a time for you to maximize your strength, build your capacity. Test run those things that God has called you to do. Marriage can only be a platform for you to, begin to live out those things. I've constantly shared my life experience with you on how I planned my life, how I use my single life as a time to build myself for what I'm building with you today. I didn't start today. Okay, so one thing you should learn from me is the ability to start small. I made a video right on my YouTube channel on starting small and growing big. So you can start small and grow big. So that relationship, please do not be in a hurry. These three categories of men I shared with you are the men you should not consider marriage with. The number one is who? A man without a vision. Number two, a mommy's boy. And number three, what is number three now? You already know number three. So I can assure you that you should not end up with an unbeliever. Alright, till we meet again, keep being intentional until your partner comes. Please live single and satisfied. I love you. Please do want to subscribe. Bye.